Hi crocheters of the world. In this tutorial we will work together on this cardigan that I created, and I must say it was an idea that came into my mind like this, so it was something spontaneous. I was watching on my projects, and I found the one, actually it was a scarf that I made with this stitch, and I said to myself that this stitch is really lovely. It would be really lovely for a summer cardigan too. So I began to design it in my mind, and then I don't know, 2 or 3 days I really finished it. It's so easy. I am writing down the written instruction too, so if you will need them, I will put the link below when ready. But in the tutorial you have actually all that you need to all the instructions to work it. It's really easy. It's a bottom up, not a top down, and actually you will begin with a rectangle for the back side, then 2 rectangles for the front side, a little bit of decreases here. That's all the difficult part, let's say. It is not difficult, so just a little bit of decreases here, and that's all. That a little bit of shaping for the sleeves, but you'll see it's so easy and so nice. I worked it with 2, as you can see, 2 yarns, cause I ran out of this one and I had to improvise something, to put something that goes with was perfect, was good for this. And I found this cotton yarn. Actually both of them are cotton yarn. One it's kind of ribbon yarn, and as you can see it's colorful and changing color, and one it's just cotton yarn, and I think it creates a nice effect. Actually I have photos on Instagram, on my Facebook page, and here at the beginning of the video, so you can see it entirely and you can just figure out how it looks. So you will need for a M size, medium size, about 400 grams of yarn, suitable for 5mm hook, and it will be worked. So it will be worked. I used actually a 6mm hook. So believe me, it goes on so fast. It grows up so fast. It's really easy, really nice to work. So I think you will just love it. I just led you to the tutorial. Okay, to begin we need the circumference of the hips, and actually we need half of this circumference in centimeters, of course, so measure yourself, and then half will be the measure of our beginning chains for the back side, because we will work the back side. Now I am working with a ribbon yarn, cotton 100%, and with a 6mm hook. So work with a nice and let's say medium to bulky yarn, okay. And with this is actually suitable for 5mm hook, so I am working with one size hook size more, okay. Now for the chains I will work with a 6.5mm hook, okay, so work with half again or measure size. Now I will put multiple of 5, of course, for the measure that I will need. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and they go on like this: 11 12 13 14 15, and then I will work some. I will measure to see if I have my half measure of the circumference of the hips. Half measure plus 1 or 2 centimeters more, of course, for ease. So on this half measure just add 2 more centimeters for ease. So I have here 55 chains, so don't forget multiple of 5. And to begin the pattern stitch, we need to add 2 more chains. And now let's get started. It's really easy. Now switch to your 6mm hook, insert hook into the second chain from the hook and single crochet into it. Now chain 3, yarn over twice for the triple crochet, insert hook into the same chain and work your triple crochet. Yarn over twice. Now skip 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into your 5th chain, work 1 triple crochet, chain 3, and into the same chain, the single crochet. Now again, chain 3 and a triple crochet into the same chain. And now we go on and repeat this. Yarn over twice, skip 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th, work triple crochet, chain 3, single crochet into the same chain, chain 3, triple crochet. Continue on like this to the end. You will end exactly as we began, but I will be there and I will show you how to finish. I am almost ready with the first row. Of course, I come back to show you how to finish. So to finish, it's 6. Yarn over twice, skip the last 4 stitches, chains 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the last, which is our 5th, we will work triple crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. And this is how you will finish your first row. Okay, your first and every odd number row. Chain 6 for the even number rows, chain 5, 3, 4, 5, and turn. Now yarn over twice, insert hook in the middle here of these 2, so somewhere in the middle, and work again the same thing. Triple, chain 3, and into the same stitch double crochet, single crochet, chain 3, triple, and into the same stitch your triple crochet. Yarn over twice, skip on the top of the next 2. So we have 2 together, 2 groups of 3 double crochet, triple, okay, and triple 3 double crochets. On the top of these groups we will work again the same thing, actually, more or less. So insert hook in the middle, work triple crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the middle into the same stitch. And now again, chain 3, yarn over twice, and triple crochet. And we continue on like this. So we have these 4 petals, let's say 4 petals, flowers, that we form here. Now as you can see, so in the middle of each of these 2 together, okay, it's here that we work again exactly the same thing. So it's pretty easy. Show you one more time. In the middle, yarn over twice, insert hook into one of these 2, and work triple, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, yarn over twice, triple. These are the steps to continue on. I will show you how to finish the row and how to begin the other one. Now to finish this second row and all the even number rows, we finish like this with this petal in the middle of the last two. So we will yarn over 3 times, insert hook, try to find a single crochet into the first row, and into it work your triple triple. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2 2 times, yarn over, pull through 2 3 times, and yarn over, pull through 2 4 times. And now we will begin again with a 1, chain 1 and turn, and we will begin with the first row. We will repeat the first and the two row, yes. So insert hook, single crochet, chain 3 and triple. Yarn over twice, and now skip exactly in the middle of these two together. So we have this, let's say, mountains. Okay, so in the middle of them we will work. And begin with your triple, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3 and triple. And this is what we have. So this is how we have to continue on for the length that we want. It's a rectangle. Work it as long as you want to be your cardigan. I finished the back side and I actually have a nice rectangle. Now I worked on 12 groups of 5 chains, so the beginning chain, which means I put, yes, 12 groups of chain 5. You know, 5 is the multiple for this stitch, plus 2 more chains. Okay, so 12, and I worked 20 rows. You have to work a even number of rows. Now for the front side, what we need to do is to divide the groups of 5, chain 5, the multiple that we put for the back side, in 2. I have 12, so I will work on 6 groups and 6 groups both sides of the front. If you have a odd number, it's no problem, because you will just add one more in your mind, okay? So not on the back side, but, and you will divide with by 2. So let's say I work with 13, so it's 14, 7 and 7 you will work, or 11, it's 5 and 5, or 6 and 6, 6 and 6, because you add one more. Okay, so add one more and divide. This is the rule. Okay, for the front side you will actually work your rectangles. I have here one that I already finished. Here it is. But at the end we want to work the neckline, okay? And this is my neckline. Now let me show you how to work. So to work the neckline, you will stop working straight in a you will stop, yeah, in a odd even number row. I work 14 rows and I have to complete with 20 because I completed 20 on the back side, so I work 14. Now if you want to complete more, you complete more. The idea is that you will work 6 to 8 or 8 to 6, let's say here, rows for the v-neck. Now I worked 6 because I worked 14 straight and 6 with a decrease for the neckline. So let me show you how to decrease for the neckline. It's, oops, sorry. It is really easy. I will begin to work my odd number row, of course with a single crochet, chain 3 and so on. And I will show you at the end of this row 15 in my case how to finish it and to actually decrease for the v-neck. So I am at the end of my row, even number row, which is my 15th row actually, and you know, here we just need to work like this, 1 triple, chain 3 and a single crochet, okay, to finish. And we normally begin another row with a chain 4, but now we will work like this, the 2 triples together. So 1, don't finish it, yarn over twice and work the second, 3 loops on the hook, pull through all 3, so we close them together, okay? And we will begin from here, and this will be, as you can see, this will be my first decrease, okay? So I will begin here with a chain 3, yarn over like this, and then I skip into the next here. Let me show you. So on the top of 2 together, first 2 together, okay, it's here that I will go, and I just work the row as it is. This is just the beginning and the end of each row that is a little bit different. So can you see? Okay, I finished this second row. I will work my third and I will show you how to finish the third. So you begin like this, finish like this, begin like this. Now I will finish this and will turn and show you how to finish the next row. This is the third row of decreases. This was the first, second, and this is the third. I began with single crochet again, and I will finish exactly as I finished the first row of decreases, which means I will work together 1, 2, here in the middle. I will work together 2 triple crochet like this, 1 and 2, and I will begin exactly as I began the second. I will begin the fourth, chain 3, turn, work the triple, yarn over and skip directly on the top of the first pair. So when you have worked together, and you have 2 where you have to work together, so it's this one, and look at it, I already have my nice V-neck. I just want to complete it. This is my fourth. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is my fourth. So I have to complete with 2 more, and I will have it ready. So now you understand. Into the odd number you finish as you finish the first, and you begin with a even number and you begin as I showed you. Now go on. As I said, or 6 or 8, depends on the size that you have. So as I said, for larger sizes maybe with 8, proceed with 8, and for small, medium and maybe large proceed with 6. So last but not least, if you decide to work the sleeve, you can just let it as a nice vest. You've seen on my photos how it looks, so you can decide if you want it as a gilet, as a nice vest. Now, if you decide to work it, even if you want it as a vest, this part you have to do it. So you have to consider how many spaces. Now I am talking about, let me just show you like this. This is one part of the front side. like this. Okay, so we have to decide the length of the arm opening. Sorry. And I leave 1, 2, 3, 4. So I count these parts on the border. 1, 2, the triple crochets actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I let 4 on one side, 4 on the back side, obvious, for the sleeve. Now, then you can just sew together the parts. So you just leave the armhole and then sew together the parts. Or you can do as I did, a chain. So actually a chain of, I don't remember, 80 chains. And I just, look at this, I just put them, so here into the single crochet and single crochet I put the first, and I make a nice knot, and then I go a zigzag on one side and on the other side, and look at it. This is how I, let's say, sew my back and front together. Okay, I also put some rows more in length. I ran out of this yarn, so I have to use something complementary, and I use this beige. It's kind of neutral color. Goes nice with this. And on front side I put less, so it's asymmetrical, but this is something that you already seen in the photos. So you can sew, or you can just put a drawstring, let's say, like this. Okay, now if you want, this is the second step of my explanation, final explanation. So if you want to, if you decide to work the sleeve too, you will work it on the total number of spaces that you let for the armhole. So I let 4 and 4, 8, which means I put 8 multiples of 5. Okay, 8 multiples of 5, of course, plus 2 more chains to begin. And you work as many rows as you want for the length of your sleeve. And now finally let me show you how to finish the sleeve, and then all that you have to do is to sew it. So here I am with the sleeve. I worked 12 rows. It depends actually on you how many rows you want to work. The important thing is to begin shaping the last part of the sleeve in a odd number row, and mine it's row 13. So the row where we begin with a single crochet, not with chain 4. So yarn over single crochet, and I want to close with 4 chains, you know, as we work the last row, only this on this first sequence. So I will chain 4, 3 and 4, insert hook into the next and single crochet. So only this one. Okay, and now I will continue on with a chain 3 and work. Actually, I will work this until the last sequence. Chain 3. Okay, so I actually close this one with chain 4, and the rest I just go on and work until this one, the last sequence. Okay, so here I will stop working. I will show you. So as I said at the beginning of this row, I close one, I work the other, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I have a total of 8, as I explained before. I began with 8, why I explained, and now I want to close this with 4 chains. So I am here, and I will just chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and slip stitch, no, single crochet, sorry, and then close. Now this is what we have, and now we have to work, we have to actually insert hook on one side, here or here, where you want, and to close these sequences too. So what I created is a little step on one side and on the other side, like this. As you can see, this is just a little step. We don't need more than this. And with this step, we will go on and sew together the sleeve to the armhole, and I will show you how. But first of all, let us complete with this part. Another thing to say is that even if you have more or less sequences, I think more, you will have to work exactly the same. So you will finish, so close the first, work the rest, and close the last. And now let us finish actually the sleeve with the last row. We actually go on and close the 6 sequences that we have here. So I will insert hook here into the first, on the top of the first, and single crochet and 4 chains, 2, 3, 4. Skip on the top of the next, single crochet and chain 4. Skip on the top of the next, single crochet and chain 4. Skip on the top of the next, and so on until the end. I have actually 2 more to work. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. Skip on the top of the next, and this is the last. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and insert hook, single crochet and chain to block. Okay, this is what I have. This is my sleeve. Now you can see better the step that we have on one side and on the other side. Okay, now I just want to loose in these little ends here that I have, and then I will show you the last step, how to put it on. And of course you will need to sew here too. How to put it on, to sew it on the cardigan. So let's see the last step. You will need some, oops, sorry, you will need some contrasting color, 2 little contrasting color piece of yarn, and here we have the arm opening and the sleeve. Now I will put the sleeve in twice, like this. Okay, and this is the middle. Let's see where it is here. I have the middle of it, and I will just go on in the middle, so actually where I sew the parts together, front and back. And I will take my 2 little pieces of contrasting color, one of them, sorry. So insert hook in the middle here and in the middle here. Pull this through both parts and make a nice knot like this. Okay, so now we have half and half, and from here I will go with the other 2 sides, and I need the other underarm, exactly underarm, which is here, and and I will insert hook here and then here and then here, and pull this nice cord through both, so actually to the 4 parts, and block like this. And now I have actually, as you can see, the half, 1/2 and 1/2 ready, and I'm ready to sew, and it's really easy like this. Okay, so I will sew this half, and I can undo these 2 little pieces here, and I will sew the other half. Of course, be sure you are on the wrong side where you already did this part. Okay, and this is the last step if you want to put sleeves too. So hope you enjoy this tutorial. Hope you enjoy this last summer, for this summer project, large project, let's say for garment project maybe. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video of mine. Don't forget to like my videos if you like them, of course, to let me a nice comment. And if you want to share photos of your projects with me, you can send them in a message, private message on my Facebook page. You can tag me on Instagram, or you can join my Facebook group. You find the link below this tutorial. So I will be so very happy to see them. I am always happy to see your projects made following one of my design or a stitch or something that I made tutorial or I put on my Ravelry shop. See you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.